And I think if you guys are watching right now, liking, commenting, subscribing would mean the world, as your support is forever thankful. However, comment any thoughts you wanted to share, and we're going to get right into this. Now, what are we hearing specifically about the Los Angeles Lakers? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the report that we're hearing today about the Los Angeles Lakers is that the man LeBron James has said for a while, I don't take pay cuts. Because the whole idea is he doesn't take pay cuts ever since he took the pay cut in Miami. Is you got to take as much money as he possibly can to set it up for the next guy. Because if you take up a pay cut, then teams are going to tell the next guy, oh, well, what's his face took a pay cut, so why don't you do it? Well, you know what? LeBron says, I got a year or two left of playing. So how about I take a little bit less money so we can get some players? Now, what does the report specifically entail? And this is coming from Dave McMillan of ESPN. The Lakers to pursue James Harden, Klay Thompson, and Jonas Valanciunas. Do they love those foreign big men next to Anthony Davis? As those are players that they could target with their full mid-level exception. James is willing to take less than the 3-year, $162 million max contract if the Lakers are able to secure a commitment from impact players at the full $12.9 million mid-level exception, as they are prioritizing roster improvement, and that LeBron James has been adamant about exuding all efforts to improve their roster, Rich Paul told ESPN on Saturday. According to Jovan Buhan of The Athletic, James would likely need to sign for $33 million a year, which would basically be like a 3-year, $100 million deal to fit in or just a 1-year, $33 million deal. He goes back into free agency next year. To be able to fit that $12.9 million taxpayer level non-taxpayer mid-level exception on the Lakers books. James will seek the max if they're unable to reach the agreement with an impact player. Now, Klay Thompson and Jonas Valanciunas would be awesome. I don't know how much James Harden's going to put you over the edge, but I know some people are going to be like, I doubt this happens, as he's never taken less since leaving Miami and has always traded away any assets possible for the future. And I really do think that because he took less money in Miami, $15 million less to be exact in Miami, him now taking less would not be a surprise. And I just don't see Klay or Harden taking the mid-level exception. I see maybe Jonas Valanciunas taking the mid-level exception. In terms of trading away, their assets of the future, any team with LeBron James should be in a win-now mode, in my opinion, should try to put the best team forward around one of the greatest players of all time to win a championship. And I like how people act like LeBron gets put on this, but the trades like Kevin Love and AD, which brought them championships, are overlooked. And I think he's done a great job. Like, he wanted Ty Lue as the coach, and the Lakers only offered Ty Lue a 2-year deal and then tried to force Jason Kidd on his coaching staff. And if LeBron James was truly running the show, Ty Lue would have been the coach instead of Frank Vogel. And he's carried bum teams to the finals. He's a guy who got the Cavs a championship, brought them to multiple championships, even though they came short. I just think if you look at this situation, this is a very, very good one for the Lakers in terms of being able to put a championship team around LeBron James at this stage of his career. So why not go all the frick in? I feel like you're basically committing a crime if you don't do it. I personally think a guy like Mr. LeBron James, you need to do what the Rams did, and it's F them picks. Maybe I'm dumb for thinking that, but that's my thoughts. I still think this is all just really, really interesting with how we've just gone about with the NBA's current situation in terms of the aprons and everything like that. But it's another thing that's a whole video on its own that we could get onto at a later point. Now let's get into the next topic, ladies and gentlemen.